Oh my God. Oh, we can get this put back together. Whew. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Easy's Rebuilds, and I'm your guy, Easy. Do what I enjoy doing, working on these cars. Even though it might be a 2005 Dodge Neon, it is. So, before the Monte Carlos, I was in love with the Neon. I can't show y'all none of my Facebook profile pics of my 2001 or 2002 Dodge Neon I had with the TVs in it and the sounds. But my stuff was just an SE. And this is that hubcaps. But she was tinted and she had TVs. So we jumping right back on this Dodge Neon right here, this 2005. Trying to get the braking system working. Think it might just need a new brake booster because it's wheezing whenever I press on the brakes. She does have brakes, but they're not good brakes. So that brake booster came in, that transmission mount came in, and y'all know it's time for us to do what it do, baby. So we already got that battery out of the car. That's why they want to put this stuff back together again from the last one, because the brake booster, if I bought that brake booster, then I'd install it, so now I got to rip all the stuff back out again, which is no biggie. You're going to need a 10 millimeter. Ugga dugga this one out. One over here. I don't want to lose these now. I got that one. Because the car still got a vibration. Pick up this one. This is just a nut. The other one was a bolt. And I have to disconnect some breather lines over here. There's one breather line. Unplug this plug. Unplug your throttle positioning sensor, which is on the bottom. If I can get to it. But maybe I'll just unplug it when I have to lift it up. Get a flathead screwdriver. Get this breather hose off. Should I take the whole thing off? Or just wiggle the bottom? Okay, got that off. Another breather hose. Forgot about that one. Pull her on out and unplug throttle positioning sensor and lay this to the side because you do have your cables connected to it. But I found out the cruise control cable is always busted on all these. It wasn't busted on my Dodge Neon, but somebody been here before. So what can you expect? Now I gotta get the battery tray out. I just like to remove everything that's in my way. Throw some more tins. The ones in the back, you just gotta loosen them up. But they'll slide right on off. Then a slide. You gotta take a 13 millimeter out the front, which my 13 is inside the car. Because I was doing work on this car. Well, it's not inside the car. I was waiting for my GoPro batteries to charge up. Got somewhere to be at 9 o'clock. And where's my 13? Where did my third? Oh, there you go. Gotta stop sitting stuff down where I'm supposed to sit it down. And remove that 13. Maybe I want to loosen those up a little bit more. Or remove them. Because I can now slide it on out too. Loosen that up a little bit more. Loosen that one up. There we go. Maybe I should have just took them all the way out. Sit that over there. Get my transmission mount. It's right here. And I'm still trying to figure out, well, okay, so this is how it goes in like this. So one button on the transmission. That's how they remove this whole bracket anyway. They get to this mount. I'm going to put some up under a jack up under the transmission to hold it up while I start removing all these bolts. I think the other bolt is coming through the fender, the tire area. So I'll catch y'all back. And I'm back with Y'all know what I'm talking about. Dodge Neon, people, Dodge Neon. We got the transmission mount off. About to remove the brake booster now. Took the master cylinder off because I want to keep y'all in time lapse forever. That's like 2 minutes and 23 seconds. That's long enough. Because y'all know I got to add that music to it, baby. But we got to, let's say I got master cylinder off, got the transmission mount off, and the transmission mount was in very bad shape. That probably was the reason on my vibration, because I changed the other two motor mounts and it was in bad shape. So let's go look at this. Let's look. Y'all see anything wrong with that transmission mount? Because I sure do. Just look at it. Look at it. But everybody don't work on their cars like I can. When you gotta take your car to a shop, they just let it ride, baby. We were letting it ride till the wheels fall off. Y'all know what I'm talking about, because a lot of y'all do that out there. Here's what a transmission mount supposed to look like. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? On the back side, y'all see that? See everything is centered, nice plastic and everything. That's how your mount's supposed to look. Not like this. I can see straight through it on both sides. The whole thing is shifted over. No, we don't want that. And I just pulled the master cylinder out of the way. But I'm suspecting the brake booster is probably the main problem. I got a lot of residue around the brake booster. Just don't like the master cylinder is leaking. And the same residue, well, it could be the we do the brake booster. That's the hardest thing to change. But it's easy on this car, but everything is wet over here. I'm not losing no brake fluid. Brake reservoir is full. It's got a lot of residue around it. So we was up in the car earlier while I was waiting for the GoPro to charge my batteries. I ripped out the whole steering column just so I can change this brake booster. So y'all see all back in there? Can y'all see back in there? Can y'all see way back in there? So you got 4 13mm nuts you gotta remove from the back end. Gotta remove this clip right here. And that clip was hard to get off with everything in the way. Because what I'm talking about, when you got the steering, your steering shaft up in here, going in there, going to your rack and pinion right down there, it blocks that last nut for your brake booster. And you cannot get the pin off the brake line, get that off the brake booster. The easy way for me to do it was remove everything that's in my way. And I was able to move this out the way just like that. Just push it out the way, and I can get to that boat. Just remember which way your steering wheel is. When you remove that, and you're going to need your keys. But you see all that residue? It's like sticky residue up under there. All around the brake booster. But this is how we do it over here at Easy Reveals. Y'all know, brake booster right there. Amazon, $100. There goes the steering column right there. And I'm going to be changing the steering wheel anyway. And the airbag. If you can't clean that nasty thing up. So it's time for me to get up out of here. Because I got to go drop a car off. Get some glass put in. But let me just get that last bolt out and get that off, snap, and get that brake booster removed. Ain't gonna be able, I'm gonna see if we can do this one-handed. Just one last 13mm. And get off up under here. I left one on purpose. there we go. Pretty much everything was a 13. Cut this light off. Everything was 13s over here. They removed the motor mount, the transmission mount with some 15 millimeters. One, two, three, four, 5 of them, and an 18 millimeter going right through that hole right there. You didn't have to remove that bracket, but I removed that bracket because I had to pull this booster out right here. So I'm gonna set this back up right here. So I got both my hands. And I'm about to pull this brake booster right on out here. Like so. You can't see what's on the inside. I gotta compare it to the other one. But this one is leaking air. Every time I press it, it whoosh, whoosh. So we just gonna get another one put on in there in its place. A remanufactured one. Like I said, I picked up off Amazon. Line these up the same way. They got a little note on this one. So, well, I guess that made no difference how you put this little foam pad back on here, but I'm gonna put this foam pad back on. I'm gonna stick this brake booster. Back on in the spot. First I thought I ordered the wrong brake booster. Because when I do a brake booster, you usually want it to sit like this. Both your pins level, but on this one, it's at an angle. So I'm gonna get this brake booster put back in. Very carefully, because I do not want to snap my brake lines. I'm trying to find that hole. Now I'm about to reach all this stuff in my way. Can't see back. Maybe I should use some silicone, because the little pad done came off. The little pad done came off. I can feel it. So I'm just gonna pull it back out and get it back all set right. So I did get it all pulled out and all set back right before I had to leave. It's been hours since I've been back out here. Forgot where I was at. Luckily, I had to just watch my footage to see where I ended it with y'all. Because that was this morning. Now it's the afternoon. Because I had other things I had to take care of. So we got the brake booster on there with the master cylinder. And it's all buttoned back up. Well, they got the nuts on it. I'm not going to say button back up on the inside. Because, like I said, I did all this before I had to go. So, yeah, I can see back there. I got the brake pedal back hooked up. And got all the nuts back on there. So, then I got to get the steering column back up in there. This is a mess. Like, should I even put the steering, or should I pull out the instrument cluster and at least clean that first? I wonder how this dash come out. That's what I really want to know. I popped it up, took the screws out of it, get the steering column out. Let's put the steering column back in. But we got to jump back on into this. Getting this transmission mount back on. Because I still have stuff to do. I got to get this one finished. At least get this finished. So I have the transmission mount and a new brake booster. And hopefully the brakes work. And hopefully a lot of that vibration is gone. There's only one more mount to replace. And that one will be a biggie for me. So let's just jump on into this.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside, when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises. Or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. I know that things seem bad, but they could be much worse. There's always someone else who has a greater curse, a greater thirst, a hunger, pain, and mercy. Just find whatever you got and try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again, I need a couple friends. I never really understood just how the story ends, but I can feel it's tense, don't know the consequence. The volatility of life, my only confidence. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises. Or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all.
Okay. Got all that back together. And now it's time, I guess, for the hard part. Putting the steering column back in and getting everything back buttoned up under there. Trying to remember which way this go. Up under here. We go this way. Wires went back like that. Yep, then the battery gotta go back in, and we gotta test her on out. But like I said, the hard part is putting the steering column back in. Did I have to take it out? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment section below. If anybody worked on the Dodge Neon and just pulled the whole steering column out so it can change the brake booster. Because pulling the steering column out was easy for me to do. So I can move that around. But let's see if I can get everything put back in. There's only 4 bolts that hold 4 nuts that hold them in, hold in the column. And I still got to, we're going to see. I'm just going to see. So let me stop talking and let me get back to action. Okay, that wasn't too hard. Should have checked to see if I could get this airbag out. There's some screws in there. Yep. There's some screws. Might be some 10s, some 8s. We got everything plugged back up. All the plugs are plugged back in. Safety clips are clipped. And everything up under here was 13 millimeter. So it ain't bad. There's 4 of them up in here, 2 over here and 2 back there. Then you got to take the one off the rack and pinion that's coming up through the firewall. Take that 13 millimeter, get them up, get it real loose so it'll slide on off. And you can pull the whole steering column out. I rather did it that way. They had a steering column laying on the seat, and I'm all up under there because I kept hitting the turn signal with my big head. There's nothing, and my motto is if it's in the way, remove it. And these seats are sticky. And to remove that, your ignition switch or interlock cable that's under here, you do need the key in the on position, and that cable will come out. Just press the little button in the back and you pull the cable out. Those other keys were still in the ignition. I'm not putting all that back together because I'll end up taking it back apart, as dirty and nasty this car is. Ugh. So I guess I gotta put the battery in and see how she's doing. So let's give her a start. Grab my tools, my light, out the way, cut it off, put these tools up real quick so we can give her a start. and see if that vibration went away, and see if my brake pedal is a lot better. I know the car ain't on the ground yet, but I guess give me 2 seconds, and I had the car back on the ground. See, like I said, 2 seconds, it's back on the ground. I can say she's running a lot better. I don't feel all that vibration no more. That old car was shaking. But that's why I thought it was a misfire. Just needed a transmission mount. Brakes work a lot better now, so I like that. We still need one more mount. Well, still one more mount to replace. But the vibration does come back when I put her in gear. If the door is shaking. Neutral, not so bad. Reverse, not so bad. Guess it is what it is. It is an old car, 145,000 miles. And we're gonna fix her on up. Probably gonna keep her. And put some sounds and TVs in her. She does run good. Don't smell the greatest, but she does run good. So with all of that, y'all know what time it is. So if y'all enjoyed another Dodge Neon car video, give us a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends, family, and coworkers. Leave a comment in the comment section below. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to Easy Ease Rebuilds. And go follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and X. We have merch at teespring.com. We take Cash App donations. We take donations of cars. With all that, stay tuned and stay blessed, baby. Deuces!